Dogecoin looks like it's been dumping like crazy. Here are the spots that I'm looking at next. I'm basically watching the Fibonacci retracement levels. The next level that we're looking at is .114, possibly this 78% level, Fibonacci level. And then if we break this Fibonacci line right here, going to the downside, I would be looking at the next one, sitting at around .082. In my last video, I was saying that I had a limit order set at .139 right here. We actually came down, hit my target, and then got a nice little bounce. It was actually a pretty sweet little bounce. It was around 8%. I didn't take advantage of that. But, I mean, I got the limit order filled, but I didn't sell when it bumped up 8%. We're still technically in a downtrend. We have resistance, 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 giving me a trend line going to the downside like this. Until we break this trend line going to the upside, then I'm thinking it can potentially go down more. The other thing I was talking about in my last video is if we break this .139 level going to the downside, then I'm thinking the next spot would be this next Fibonacci level, like I was just saying, at .11407. We get the Fibonacci retracement levels when we have a big run up and then we start trending down. That gives us levels to dollar cost average on the way down as it goes down. So instead of just buying right here, we can buy right here and or right here. I don't know if it's going to go all the way down to right here. I don't know where it's going to stop. But we got to bounce on .139. We got to bounce on this Fibonacci level right here. If we go to like the hourly time frame, let's check out the hour. We came down, hit that Fibonacci retracement level, and then bounced to the upside. You could have taken advantage of that, which would have been around 7%. Even where we're at right now from that Fibonacci retracement level is around 5%. So yeah, it does look like it's still in a downtrend though. And what I'm thinking is, what I'm hoping for is kind of like I was saying at .139. Hopefully we get a bounce, go sideways, and then break the trend line going to the upside. But right now we're looking at this level, so hopefully we get a bounce right here, start going sideways like this, then break that going to the upside like that. Like I said, I wouldn't be surprised if we came back down to at least this .114 level. I didn't actually have a limit order here, but I'm thinking that it possibly would. I don't know. I mean, this is a place where it could bounce and start going sideways and break to the upside like that. I don't know. It's possible it goes lower. Like I was saying, maybe it'll do the same thing. We could probably stretch this trend line out, something like that. And like I was saying, until we do break this trend line going to the upside, then it's potentially going to keep holding us down and keep pushing us down. But I'm hoping, like I was just saying, that we could bounce right here, bounce, 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 then break to the upside. But yeah, that's pretty much what I was looking at. And then like also I was telling you on Bitcoin that we had this, I'm on the daily right now. We had support, and I don't know. I was watching this trend line right here. We broke that going to the downside. I was saying that Bitcoin looked like it has some room to go down, and it looks like it's already kind of went down pretty good. I was saying that if we do the Fibonacci retracement from the bottom of the trend to this top of this trend, that it gives us these levels to watch. Here's the 50% level. It looks like we're getting really close to that. Maybe we'll bounce at the 50% level and do the same thing like I was talking on Dogecoin. We have resistance, giving me this downtrend like this. And until we break this downtrend going to the upside, just like on Dogecoin, then it's possible it keeps going down. But maybe at this 50% level, sitting at around 64,250, I don't know, somewhere around there. Maybe we could do that same thing where we get bounces and then we break to the upside, or this could be the beginning of a big retracement, because we've also had this big, huge uptrend like this as well. So let's go back, and we had this big, huge uptrend. We started getting resistance, kind of like I was just saying, that we use the Fibonacci retracement tool. We grab that tool, drag from the bottom to the top of the trend, then it gives us levels to watch as it goes down. And the first level would be this red line sitting at around 59,988. So hopefully you guys get what I'm saying. As far as the Fibonacci retracement level, we had this little run up right here. We could use the Fibonacci retracement from this little area, or we have a big huge run up from this area to this area, giving us this bigger Fibonacci chart. So yeah, those are kind of some of the things I'm looking at. Like I said, I think it's possible that, I mean, it's possible in a couple different ways what we're going to do right now, or where we're going to bounce. Like the 50% level is a really good level to watch in my opinion, but we have a bigger trend right now, and it's possible it comes all the way down to this red one sitting around 59,960. The 50% is good though. Like, I mean, usually it's a good place to watch for a bounce. So if we're just watching this smaller uptrend right here, then it's possible we can get a bounce right here. These are also levels that I'm watching for possible bounces though. Hopefully we're just retracing from this smaller uptrend and not the bigger uptrend. But in general, as it goes down, it's buying opportunities to buy Bitcoin, Dogecoin, whatever you want. It's going to be cheaper. You're going to be able to accumulate more. Am I telling you to buy more? No, I don't know. I don't know where it's going to stop. I don't know when we're going to get a bounce next. Here's another idea that I was thinking though, because let's look at the last bull run. We had a sick run up, and then we started to get resistance when we pushed all the way down over here, which was like a 50% drop. So let's go ahead and grab the ruler tool, drag from the bottom to the top just to see how much of a dump we actually got. On Bitcoin it was 53%. And check out the time frame. Let's see, it started dumping in May, and then in June we were down all the way down here, and then when we started to bump back to the upside, it started in around July 22nd. Maybe history will repeat itself, where in July we'll start bumping to the upside, but I can't say that that's going to happen for sure. And look at how much we dumped. It was around, like I said, I think 50%. Let's do that one more time. From the top to the bottom, something like that. That was 55%. Right now, if we went 55% down from where we're at now, let's go something like this, and like 55%, that's somewhere right there. Let's say even 50%. If we use that Fibonacci retracement, those Fibonacci retracement levels, which I like to do, I like the 50%, but 55% down from the top is somewhere around right here. Actually, it's a little bit lower. Watch, let's go back again. So let's go down, and 50% is right here. 55% is around here. So maybe we're looking at this 61% level. I am not sure. Maybe we're just gonna stay at the red level and then bounce to the upside. I'm not really sure. But okay, so here's what I am looking at though. Like I was saying, we have a downtrend like this. Whoops, not that one. We have resistance, 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 giving us a downtrend. Until we break this downtrend going to the upside, then it's possible we're going to keep getting resistance on this downtrend, and we could hit this level and get a bounce, or we could go to the next one. That's why I like watching the Fibonacci retracement levels. Let's see if they come into play. First one is sitting at 59,989 approximately. Next one is sitting at 51,470. The next one is sitting at 44,500. Like I said, I like that 50% level when we're getting a retracement. The 38 or the, these other ones are also levels to watch though. So let's see what happens. It looks like it does have some, maybe it'll bounce on this 50%. I don't know, but those are the things that I'm watching. We have this downtrend. I'm watching the Fibonacci retracement levels. And yeah, let's go back to Dogecoin real quick. Actually, let's check out Dogecoin to Bitcoin. Yeah, Dogecoin to Bitcoin is dumping hard. So same thing here. We have a downtrend. We could pretty much ignore this triangle pattern now. Actually, let's keep that top trend though. We have resistance. Same thing. Resistance, 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 giving me a downtrend. Until we break that downtrend going to the upside, then Dogecoin looks like it's doing not as good as Bitcoin, or Bitcoin's going more sideways and Dogecoin's going down. That's a good thing though. We want volatility, in my opinion. Like I said, and here's all my positions, just so that way you guys don't feel bad. I have positions all the way at the top. I've been dollar cost averaging on the way down. So let's see how far it goes down. Like I was saying, it's a lot cheaper to buy Dogecoin now than it has been for a little while. And back in this area, I kind of regretted not buying Dogecoin. Well, here's more opportunity to get a bigger position, in my opinion. I'm kind of yeah, I don't know. I'm not really sure where it's going to bounce, though. That's the only problem. It has bounced on the levels that I was talking about. Like I said, we got a bounce at .139, got a nice little bounce. Even over here at this Fibonacci level right here, got a nice little bounce. But it is still trending down. I wouldn't be surprised if we came down and hit .114 again. Hopefully we can stay at this level and kind of bounce going sideways and go up. But if we go to like the daily time frame or even maybe like the weekly, I was thinking, it looks like this is kind of dumping right now. So let's see how far it goes down. Maybe it'll stop right here. Maybe it'll come down to the next one, sitting at around, what was it, .082 or something like that. So yeah, those are the things that I'm looking at. I'm curious where it's gonna stop and actually get a bounce to the upside. Let's take a look at the moving averages, though. On the weekly time frame, this looks kind of hardcore. So we have this 9 moving average right here. What we want to do is break above this 9 moving average. So basically, if we could go sideways and give the 9 moving average time to come down, then what I want to see us do is break above this 9 moving average again. Boom, something like that. Same with the downtrend. I don't know how long it's going to take. Look how far far away we are from the moving average, though. The 9 moving average is sitting all the way up here. The price is down here. Either we have more room to go down, or it's going to take us some time for the 9 moving average to catch up to us. So like I was saying, hopefully we can go sideways. The 9 moving average can catch up, and then we can break it going sideways, as opposed to having to come all the way back up here and break through it. I mean, it's just, when we're far away from it, it's going to take a little bit of time for us to do that. So I don't know how long it's going to take. Like, what's today? Today is June 18th. Like I was saying, maybe in July, at the end of July or something. That's what the history has shown anyways, or that's what happened in the last bull run. Like I was saying over here on Bitcoin, we're looking at Bitcoin now. Started coming back up in July. So let's see if it does that again. Yeah, we'll see. Let's see what else. Yeah, that moving average, though, what I want to see us do is break above it. Let's go to the daily time frame and see what the 9 moving average looks like here. It's not as bad as the weekly, but on the weekly, it's more important. It's still kind of far, though. What I want to see us do, like I was saying, maybe we can start going sideways. The 9 moving average will catch up. This blue line over here, maybe it'll start catching up. Go sideways. Once we break that as well, then I'll be more confident, or we could get more bullish and stuff. So yeah, next target, I think, again, would be .114 in my opinion. Let me know what you guys think, though. If you guys liked the video, hit that thumbs up. And if you want to watch the last one, check it out right here. And I'll see you guys in the next one.